Good evening out there, pirates. Just going to give you a little update here. Base defense tips, tricks kind of thing. Current layout does okay. So we'll show you a few battles, get some tips for you while they're playing. It's easier for me to talk about it if there's an example going. So we'll go ahead and look at this one here. All right. Okay. So this is an unusual attack. He actually wanted to use Frostburn with Crusaders, but I sunk him. So this was his backup plan, I guess. It's an older style base hit. So we get a pretty good idea of how this works. Now at my level, put the warehouses out. This is to prevent him from using a surface fleet to prep my ships. So the idea is that by the time he gets in range of the first ship, with whatever he's using, I'll have the 25% damage, and that prevents him from coming back. Yeah, at least unless I pop. Goalie's up front. Does not have a lot of armor. Mostly he calls in the fire support from behind. The javelins, the missiles, the Wendigo. This base format's all set up around the Wendy. Keep it in range for the maximum amount of time. And all of these just tend to keep firing. The idea is to have really long channels, so they got to drive all the way around getting fired at. Landing behind him, the APOC mortars. These are these guys. Really recommend having at least 2 in your base, mostly because they keep them moving. Keep them moving. And as crazy as that sounds, them rushing gets them into the range of turrets and into ships before they're ready. As you can see, you didn't get to the turn where the dock was in this case. Okay, so here's another example. This guy got most of it, maybe all of it. Don't remember much. Okay, here you see he's got the Frostburn, some SCXs, Arbalests. So about the base setup here. Why is this not moving? There we go. Okay, here you can see the Enforcer, 9 Cryos, 3 Hailstorms, loads of armor. So my turret damage is varied. I try to keep these different. If you're too singular, just missile, just ballistic, people can design fleets around that to get you. Piranha drones, just to mess with people. It's really light actually, compared with some of the other ships. So is this guy. This Protomast, very light. The idea is he's going to throw out those cryos on the target. Goalie puts heavy damage on a target, and the Enforcer takes lots of hits, shoots real fast. That's his job. Here I've got these new Pyro Classic turrets. I really like them. They tend to get a little bit of licking in on your targets. Do decent damage. Even against these Arbalest, stuff gets blown up. You see the risk he runs here is he's coming around the corner. These ships in the back, they're getting awful close to where those APOCs land. And that's the danger with the APOCs. Probably ought to redesign this, put another turn in here somewhere, just to force these guys to turn, and these APOCs have more of a chance to do damage. As you can see, they're actually what take him out. So he's gotten the dock, he's gotten around the corner at the launch pad, but a little battle cruiser there with the thermal to spot subs, and the P drones on my last turrets got him. Okay, so this is my most recent one. You may notice, or already seen it here, I've got the dock moved around the corner. And here is that guy we saw before, this time with the Frostburn and the Crusaders. Tends to be the standard Fleet now for base hits. A lot of people like to run this. There's a big view so you can see everything that's going on. You see those APOCs are coming down on them. These really mess with the proto-Mastodon fleets, the Mastodon fleets where you've got ships way behind. It's just very nasty on them. The other thing that the drones do, if you'll notice, forces him to not be shooting turrets, not be shooting ships. He's got to spend some of his rounds on these drones. And giving him something else to destroy means I still have other things doing damage. That's powerful. And in this case, it kills him. And that's all you're trying to do. Keep your dock alive, right? Alright.